Hello again, this is Andrea Hartranft here, your librarian in your embedded class. I wanted to introduce the LibGuide to you, or we also call this the class guide. I'm also going to address some of the concerns that you mentioned earlier in the class so that you'll have a resource to come back to. First, I know that there were questions about how to do research and how to start the assignment. My recommendation is that you start here at this LibGuide. I put on the first tab here, which you can navigate by looking over here on the left. We are currently in the Home tab, and there's information here on how to contact a librarian. You, of course, may reach out to me through the discussion board, but if you need immediate assistance, there are ways to reach out to other librarians. As you can see right now, sometimes this will pop up where it asks if you need help. Right now, I'm just going to say no thanks because I'm about to show you the chat now and how to schedule a meeting. If you click on this link here for the chat service, you'll receive help 24/7. That means if you're doing an assignment and you need help at 2 a.m. in the morning, you can click on this link and it will connect you with a librarian. Another option is to schedule a one-on-one appointment with a librarian. In order to schedule an appointment with me, you'll click on this link and then you can select my name right here. It will let you know the times that I have available to meet with you. You can also email a librarian, and I put my contact information below so that you can see my direct email address, and you can text a librarian as well. The next box talks to you about current library services. Since we are remote, I know you are virtual students, but all of these services are available to you as well. And then below, you'll see my contact information where you can email me directly, and you can also give me a call at the phone number listed here. Next, we have picking your topic and moving beyond Google. I know there were some concerns about picking a topic and sticking with it, but this video discusses with you that picking your topic is actually doing research. And below that, I included a video called Why Not Just Google, and it talks to you about what databases are and why you need them and why it's important to go beyond just doing a Google search. The next tab is evaluating sources. Some of you mentioned concern with being able to find peer-reviewed sources, being able to find reliable and credible sources. And this scholarly versus popular video talks to you about scholarly sources as well as reliable sources and how to evaluate them. If you want to go a little further, they talk about the rhetorical triangle in that video. So there's further information about that you can view below here. This is just a quick snippet of information about the rhetorical triangle. And below that is more information, maybe additional questions that you should be thinking about when you're thinking about the author, the audience, and the purpose. Next is taking a look at books, journals, and article databases. So this is where you'll be finding the bulk of your information for your research assignment. We as faculty and as you as students have access to over 90 databases. That is a lot of information. But what I did here was to pull out databases that should be really helpful, specific to this class and to this assignment. So this is by no means a list that encompasses everything, but it is a really excellent place for you to start. We have Business ProQuest. There's also Business Source Complete, and then several other databases listed under there. There's also Hoover's Online, which is a company database, and then there's suggested journals and periodicals. So again, based on what your topic is, some of these might be helpful for you, some of them might not be. And lastly, I included videos of how to do a basic database search. So if this is new to you or you want a refresher, I highly recommend that you take a look at this. And below that, we have an advanced database search. And this will help walk you through step by step in searching through our databases, which I have listed right here at the top. Next is open access and primary resources. So just like the video will talk to you about evaluating sources and websites that are out there, these are websites that are recommended for your research. So for example, we have the Bureau of Labor Statistics, there's the data and statistics about the US, and so these are just recommended websites that you can use for your assignments. There's also online news sources. We do have a lot of excellent databases, just search news, but these are some of those news sources that you can access online. Lastly, and this wasn't brought up as something causing anxiety in this class, but I know that a lot of students do express anxiety around MLA citations. So here is a link for how to do MLA citations. We have citation examples. So this is what it should look like in your works cited. We have in-text citations. So this is what it should look like within your paper when you're citing something. And then lastly, we have how to set up your paper in MLA format. I would recommend that prior to writing your assignment that you take a look at this, get your paper formatted correctly, and that way you won't need to worry about going back and making sure that it's in correct MLA format. So that's everything that you'll be able to find in this LibGuide. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email or start a discussion with me in the discussion board. Thank you so much and good luck.